Megachurch pastor Rick Warren. So he decided to tweet about the whole debt ceiling negotiation, right? And this is what his tweet said: half of America pays no taxes, zero. So they're happy for tax rates to be raised on the other half of Americans that do pay taxes.
That's great, because if you are a good Christian pastor, you want to talk about Jesus' lessons about hating on the poor and saying that they should pay more and that the rich should pay less. Because you've read the Bible, right, Rick Warren? Have you read the Bible? Have you read the Bible? You call yourself a pastor, right? One of the most popular pastors in the country. Have you read the Bible?
So he's asking for people who make less than $9,000 a year to pay income tax.
Yeah, well, because they're getting too much.
Too much.
Jesus would agree. $9,000 is way too much when the rich need another tax cut. What was that, Ezekiel? Or was that in the New Testament about where the rich thou shalt get more tax cuts through my fraudulent pastors? Yes.
So several different websites picked this up, and then they started criticizing him in a very similar way that you're criticizing him right now. And he didn't like that, so he deleted his tweet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, come to find out that Jesus wasn't for rich, fat pastors. Huh. Weird. And it turns out that Jesus was against the money changers. Rick Pastor just found that out. My bad, my mistake. Let me take that tweet down.
Now, I want to give you guys an example of the huge benefit of being poor in this country. Okay, so if you are tax exempt, you're making so much money, and it's unfair. I'll give you an example. So if you're single and you're earning $8,950 a year, you're tax exempt. Okay, you don't have to worry about paying federal taxes.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so
freeloaders.
Shame on you.
Right.
How dare you make that much money and not pay taxes for it? If you're married and both spouses are making less than $17,900, that's combined income. Okay, you don't have to pay federal taxes.
Freeloaders, Jesus would despise you. Say, look at those guys making $17,900. They don't even pay any taxes to Rick Warren's fat ass.
By the way, maybe they don't pay federal taxes, but think about the fact that they pay sales tax, right? So a significant amount of their income goes towards sales tax. It's not like they're not paying any taxes at all.
In fact, a larger percentage of their income goes towards taxes than a lot of the hedge fund managers who are billionaires, because those sales tax, among other taxes that they pay for consumption, really takes a big chunk out of their income. Whereas for some of the hedge fund guys, you'd be lucky to get 15% out of them. They're like, well, what could I do, man? Of course, 15%. Am I not merciful? And I'm sure Rick Warren agrees.
And by the way, we're talking about the deficit that our country is in right now.
Right.
So is he suggesting that a solution to closing the gap and fixing the deficit our country is in is by taxing these individuals? Do you really think that taxing them is going to make a huge difference?
Yeah, and look, they do. What the Republican proposal is let's make the tax system flatter. In fact, one of the proposals that's probably going to get agreed upon with the Democrats is that we take away a lot of the exemptions that go to the middle class, like housing exemption, the charitable giving, etc. Your health care that you get from your employers, that gets taken away, the tax exemption for that. So that hurts all of you, right? But don't worry, in return, the rich get bigger tax cuts. They would bring down the top rate from 35% to 29%. Some proposals say that they would bring it down to 23%. Corporations down from 35% to 23%. So they not only do they do spending cuts on the middle class, they do tax increases on the middle class. And what do? They replace it with tax cuts for millionaires and billionaires. And then Rick Pastor says the poor aren't doing enough.
Unbelievable. She was walking with a limp.
Trying to catch me riding
Yeah.
Do I look cooler when I do that? No, not buying it. Put down your sandwich. I need to judge who ate the most. I won, right? Did Anna win?